had a little bit of a rib obsession going in the test kitchen for quite a while. So believe me when I tell you, this is the most perfect way to cook ribs. I always try and choose the ones that are nice and lean, the pork ribs. Got lots of meat on them, not too much fat. And the beauty of why my ribs are the best ribs is because we are going to twice cook them. First of all, in a really lovely sort of brining, sort of flavoured poaching liquid, 2 cups of malt vinegar, then 2 litres of water, 3 cinnamon sticks. Just going to grab some rock salt and some brown sugar. And remember, this is just a simmering liquid, so it needs big flavours. 1 brown onion, just quarter the onion and pop it in. Don't have to be too fancy. Like that. Bay leaves, about 6. Spoon the ribs in together so they're nice and cosy. And usually at this point, I do lots and lots of batches because my children are the type of children that think that food comes instantly and it's an absolute emergency when they're hungry. So I'm happy to poach batches and batches of these pork ribs and then just pop them in the freezer, ready for me to glaze later. Only takes about 30 or 40 minutes. So while the ribs are simmering, we'll just make our beautiful sticky maple bourbon sauce. But if you don't want to use alcohol, you can use a cup of tomato puree. Lots of maple syrup for stickiness, plus that beautiful maple flavour. More of our malt vinegar. Worcestershire sauce, perfect because it's so gutsy in flavour. A couple of spoonfuls of Dijon. Smoky paprika. Beautiful cheats way to get that smoky edge on your ribs. Now that only needs to simmer for 5 minutes. You don't want the sauce to reduce too much in the pot because we're going to pour it over the ribs while they're baking in the oven, and that's where it does all that beautiful caramelizing and reducing so it sticks to the outside of the ribs. Makes them gorgeous, delicious. Okay, let's have a peek. Yes, they look good. Just pop them on our tray, meat side down, and simply pour over the sauce. Nice hot oven, really hot oven. 15 minutes, then it's flip time. "15 minutes. Sauce is just starting to catch. Turn them over carefully. The beauty about cooking the ribs in all that sauce on the tray is that it's already started to caramelize on the meaty side. So before I pop it back in, I'm just going to make sure that they're doused in more sauce so we've got extra glaze and stickiness. 15 minutes. Bubbling caramelized ribs. The sauce is all sticky. All we need now is to get them onto the table. Pretty easy to see why I have a stockpile of poached ribs in my freezer ready to go. Last bit of the pan sauce, sticky and delicious. All you need now is a big appetite, and in my house, lots of napkins.
Brand new Donna Hay Basics to Brilliance, Tuesday 8:30 on Lifestyle Food.